the mats. Tonight, working with Mr. Matt Toth and Coach Grant Gilliam. We're in his garage in Sequim. So, wanted to take just a minute to show the techniques of the week. So what we've been working on this week, bottom side control. This is a problem area for a lot of people, especially newer folks. And in your beginning stages, white belt, blue belt, your focus should really be defense and improving positional work. Okay, so one of the first things, and this is regardless of skill level, body types, one of the first things I always want to focus on bottom is my arms. Okay, my arms are my frame, my knees are my frame. When I have somebody's eliminating space here, first thing I always want to do is make sure my arms are in between me and my opponent. So Matt, will you posture up real quick, please? Okay, so some people like T-Rex position, some people like using a straight jack position, some people like preacher hands. So I'm a big fan of good old-fashioned T-Rex arms. Okay, so number one, inside elbow to the hip. Okay, number two, I've got to get this arm under his face. So if he's very, very tight, all we're going to do is short little bursts of bump, 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 bump. Okay, once I get the hand under, collar grip for control, because I want to be able to control his posture both up and down. Okay, so the first thing we're repping on, I want 15 sets on either side of your body. Okay, very, very simple. Bridge, shrimp. Number one, bridge. When I bridge into my opponent. Number two on my bridge, if he's heavier on my shoulders, I'm bridging up. If he's heavier on my hips, I'm bridging down. Okay, so if Matt's heavier on my shoulders, instead of bridging straight into him, I'm going to bridge him up. Okay, as soon as we come off our bridge, hips come out, knee comes in. Very, very simple. From here, it's very easy for me to recover my guard. Okay, so that's all I want to start with. Number one, I want 15 sets on each side. Okay, we bump automatically off the bridge, hips come out to our side, knee comes in to build my frame. Okay, next step we're working on. Okay, I've got two arms here. One underhook, one crossface. I can attack both of them. Okay, and I'm a big fan of attacking people off my back. So, number one, attacking the underhook arm. Same setup. We bridge, we shrimp. But now, as I'm shrimping out, both of my legs are coming up at the same time. So as my hips go out, my bottom knee is coming under the belly, just like it was before, but now my top leg is stepping straight over the head. I'm gonna release the collar, arm is right in the armpit, keep it here, nice and easy. Okay, so one more time. 1, 2, 3. Okay, very straight and direct to the point. Okay, arm bar number 2, or step number 3. Crossface arm, okay? So when I bridge and I shrimp, the most common reaction from my opponent now is he's most likely going to try to get his arms back. So he's already committed this arm to me. So very simple, all I'm going to do is I'm going to shrug, okay? And as my hand's coming off the hip, we're going to catch the arm because I don't want to give it back to him. With my frame arm, we're going to start pushing, bring ourselves all the way to the other side for the crossface arm bar. Okay, so let's go all three one more time. Number one, very, very simple. Hips up, hips out, knee in. Okay, from here, very, very simple, I've recovered my guard. Step number 2, the underhook arm bar. Hips up, okay, and this is really important too. Once we've got at the apex of my bridge, my arms are gonna stay here, but my hips are gonna go out. Okay, if my arms stay in the same relationship to my body, we're not gonna make any space. So we go up, and I keep him up while my hips go out. Okay, and both legs come up at the same time, one underneath, one over the top. We catch the head. If I want, secondary option is right here. Okay, we also have a tertiary option. If he pulls this arm out, spin through for the triangle. Okay, last step, crossface arm bar. 1, 2, control the arm all the way to the other side for the arm bar. Okay, Matt, let's spin real fast, please. We'll do one more side, one more time, one different angle. Step number 1, knee in, very simple. Step number 2, underhook arm bar. Hips up, hips out, legs up. Step number 3, crossface arm bar. Hips up, hips out, I control the crossface arm. So basically my hand's coming off the hip, I'm reaching over to his far side shoulder to here. For step number 3, our crossface arm bar. Thank you very much for listening and have a great roll.